almost cried to watch my video. I can't believe this was 41 years ago, 72. But when I started to do gymnastics, it was, I know I am old, 50 years ago. And first of all, I would like to say thank you to support this wonderful Simplot game. I came to Olympic Games probably from games like that, and as much as athletes will competition, they will closer to Olympic Games. Okay, I started to do gymnastics when I started to walk on the streets, just jumping, do track and fields, and going to the trees and jumping over the fence. It was my gymnastics. But when I go to the school, public school, and coach came to first grade and asked who want to do gymnastics. I didn't hear word gymnastics. I didn't know what gymnastics mean. But I was jumped from my seat and running away to the gym. Stop, this is after school. So this is how I started to do gymnastics, just in public school, not good equipment, just basic like mats, a wrestling mat, so we didn't have for men yet there, and a little beam. And I did probably 3 months, and then we had a competition, like a small competition, just one city where I was born in Grodno, and all schools competing. And I wasn't selected, but I did very good, and Olympic champion from Tokyo, 1964, she was my first coach, she selected me. And my future coach, he said, why are you choosing her? Look at her, she's small, chubby. So this is how we started to do gymnastics. And whatever she said to me, I did it at home or on the streets or on the grass. I play with myself. I did like I did in Olympic Games all the time. And after, I think after 3 or 4 months, and she said, Yelena Valchetskaya, she said to my future coach, try her. She did it everything what I said to do. And he was agree, and he tried me like vaulting or bars, and that's it. This is the beginning of the Olympic Games. He put me on his group. I was the smallest one. They were 2 years older than me, but I got them very fast. About 3 months I competed with them. And most important, not to practice just under control, under the coach. I practiced everywhere, at home, everywhere. I did gymnastics. Even I think I was dreaming gymnastics all the time in my head. And of course, very important support, family, my mom and father. And I was smallest one in my family. I have 3 oldest sisters, whereas basically raised me because my mom and dad worked very hard to support family. And my oldest sister, now 66 years old, I'm 50. But you can count. This is, I was 17 in 1972. And this is how I grew up with family. And most important, never ever give up with your dream. And this is what I kept inside of me all the time. And I have a phrase, don't do it tomorrow if you can do it today. This is, I all the time keep this phrase. And what else? I had lots of funny things going. Oh, Olympic Games, I forgot that. Yes, he told about me everything. I just have to add a little bit. Yes, I went to Olympic Games absolutely nobody knew me. And overnight I became a big, huge star. And this wasn't easy for me because I, walking on the street or in the village, I wanted to rest, I wanted to, and what I did, I didn't go even eat, I just grabbed something and put it in so I helped him to relax. And I didn't sleep 2 nights before Olympic Games. This is how powerful and nervous I was, and I couldn't sleep, but I did it. And after Olympic Games, in 1973, I was invited to United States tour, and very funny story I talked yesterday, and I had a telephone call from Ambassador Dobrynin, Soviet Union, and he said, Mr. President Nixon would like to meet you. I said, when? He said, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. I said, no, I can't. He said, why? I said, I have practice to do. I have exhibition in the evening. And he started to talk to me and said how important this visit are. And I said, okay, one condition. If I will have practice right after the White House. He said, okay. So we went, all team went to the White House. They made a tour first, and then a lot of media was there. And we stayed like this, and Richard Nixon came towards to me, but I didn't know him. I thought this is another journalist. Yes, and he's the tall, you saw the picture. And he said, oh, you little girl. I said, oh, you big boy. And my coach was there, and he said, this is the Richard Nixon. I said, okay. And he had a little speech, and he said, you athletes, particularly gymnastics, you do it a lot of tricks on the beam, on the bars, but all the time you landing on your feet. And he said, I would like to have this in politics. So this was a visit to Richard Nixon, and I've been invited to almost all mayors of cities on that tour. Then in London, Premier Minister, he'd invite us, he spent all day with us. He's a fan of yacht, you know, big boats. So my life is very, very exciting, and of course, not easy to be a star. You all the time have to be under control. Even now, see, I am under control. So, what else I can say? If you have questions, you can ask me. What I do now? I do now a speech. And I teach gymnastics, and I prefer private private classes because this is more powerful. I can teach them faster and more quality. Like I paid attention to basic of gymnastics and what I do. I don't know what I'm doing, Jay. It's my fiancé. And by the way, this is his song, what you hear on the video. He wrote it for us. One more time, I would like these Simplot games grown more. And of course, with your support. Thank you very much. Oh, a question he has. Okay, yeah.
Olga, I'm curious, you're in a sport where you fall down and get back up, like the high jump also. But I'm curious, as an athlete, how do you deal with injury? How does it affect your attitude and your training? How would you, what's your experience to recover from an injury?
Actually, I was lucky. I didn't have a lot of injuries because my coach prepared me, and I showed yesterday really a very good conditioning and stretch conditioning, and all muscles prepared. Even you can have a broken, but your muscles is holding yours. And I had the injury in 1972 when I did my back layout on the floor, and I wanted to go more higher, and I little bit hurts my back. This is why next day I fell off from the bars and I lost all around medals. But I don't know. I lost this medal, but I found another two. Yeah. I can translate. This is Russian.
I can do just for you. So life can be so unpredictable a good way. So I was a big fan of yours, and we were so excited to see you at the Olympic Games, and to be so proud that a little Russian girl won.
I'm Belarusian. Thank you.
I just want to say that your dreams became true because you dreamed very hard and born.
Never fell off.